Good day everybody, my name is Sarenza. On this video we are going to look at the weather app of US temperature. It's a dashboard that tracks the US temperature. You can look at the historic data of US temperature. You can look at the weather stations that is providing every US data to most of the states, like how many stations are there in a state, and you can also look up a city and get the current weather temperature, and you can get the current weather of that city. Let's start by checking out, maybe let's say New York. Let's check out and see if we can get the current weather of New York. Okay, now right now we can see that we can actually visualize the current weather of New York, and then we can now see the temperature, and then the longitude and the latitude, the humidity, the wind speed, and also what the current temperature is narrating. So now we can the major focus of this project is on this historic data set, which is actually focusing of if you want to look at the temperature of the past years, of the past days of a US city. You can actually look it up and see how it have actually changed with time. Okay, let's check Boston. Let's take first, let's say 2020. Let's do maybe 5 days. Let's do 5 days. Let's do 5 days. First 2020. Let me check everything is corresponding. Okay, let's see if we are going to now view the temperature range of starting from the 1st of January to the 5th of January, and you can now see how the distributing temperature have gone. This is our line chart, our interactive line chart, and you can see now this is our bicubic map that is showing you how the maximum temperature that was attained, and the day that it was attained, and the minimum temperature at the day it was attained, and then followed by the way that the range of temperature is being measured. And again, you can now see our average temperature again on a stack line map, and you can now see the table here. You can now see how the temperature and everything was being recorded, and how we have been interacting with the API point that is supplying us with the data set. So we also have other navigation that we have here. We have our focus map. If you look at our focus map is just an interactive map that is showing you the current place that you are looking at, the current temperature, the wind speed, and every other thing. If you look at it, you see that it's windy, that is providing us with the information that we need for us to visualize this map over here. You can see now we are looking at Boston, and it's showing us the current temperature of Boston and every other neighboring city around Boston. And you can see that they have an interactive section that is showing the wind speed and then every other thing that is on the map. We also have another one, the inner animation map. On this animation map, it's just showing you, like, I have a CSV file that I stored all the data sets about the weather temperature of US, and then you can easily play it, and then you can now see the movement of how everything was moving, how the temperature was moving and everything. I was having issue with this leaflet map. It was something that was really giving me tough time, but on this one that I was using here, I was using Plotly to actually make this thing to actually, it's an animation map that changed with time and every other thing. You see maybe the highest year, at each point in the year you will see which place that have the highest temperature, the ones that have the minimum, and the ones that have a little light temperature and everything. So, and the last thing I want to show you on this is this station, the weather station. You can actually look at every weather station that is providing weather information in the city that you are looking at. We are looking at Boston. Okay, let's look at maybe New York. New York is a major city, and Boston is a state, and Boston is a city. Actually, the reason why I cannot search Boston is because I'm looking at states and not cities. So if you look at it now, these are the weather stations all the places that the weather station that we are using to generate our data, where they are located at each point in the city. As you can see, this one is is the Slovenia County International Airport that is providing this one. You can see you can navigate and take this one out. You can see another airport. This one also, you can see another airport. You can see another airport. So all these things are the weather station that we have that is guiding, that is generating all the information that we needed for every other thing. If you search for any other city, yeah, it's going to actually generate the same all the weather station within those regions that is supplying it with the information that you needed. Let's take for example, let's take for California. If you not take for California, I believe you are going to see the weather stations that are located within California. You're going to see the weather stations that are located within California, and hold on, look at it. We now have all the weather stations that are providing all the information, all the weather data that we needed in the California area. So the reason why I'm rushing it is that I want to make the video to be short. This is just a demonstration of the software that I developed while during the lockdown and everything. So please, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it for my channel to grow. And thank you, and God bless you.